If you're keeping any sort of animal in a glass tank, you'll end up with hard watermarks, whether it's from misting or water splashing out of their water bowl, whatever it may be, they will happen. Now there are several ways of removing them, but in this video we're going to be reviewing the Exo Terra Terrarium Glass Cleaner, and we're going to be putting it to the almighty test. Now side note, if you are using this for fish tanks, it does work. However, Exo Terra has told me that they do not guarantee that it won't affect water chemistry, so if you're using it on a fish tank, try to empty the tank first or try and mitigate how much of the product gets into the water. Now with that said, I want to thank Exo Terra for sponsoring this video and allowing me to put this to the almighty test. If you are a regular of the channel, you'll know this morning echo tank, and you'll know how often I complain about the insane watermarks on it. I have tried absolutely everything to get rid of them, and they just haven't gone. Jesse from Exo Terra reached out to me and let me know that this is the product for me and that I need to try it out. So like I said, I want to thank Exo Terra for sponsoring this and letting me put it to the test. Now I will be using this on one of the doors and not the other, simply because it will allow me to show you kind of a before and after. This can be used for all sides of the tank with the animals in or out of the tank. If you're using this for something sensitive like frogs, I would strongly recommend removing them. Because I have like 11 morning geckos in this tank, I just decided, you know what, I'm going to leave them in there and they'll be totally fine. The first step is obviously applying the product. Now using a paper towel is recommended, but I have also used a glove. You can use a Brillo pad, you can use whatever you have around. It's just a strong enough acid that it could irritate your skin. And now while I'm applying the gel, I'll talk to you a little bit about the product itself. Firstly, it's made in Canada. That's always awesome because you gotta stay within your own country, support local, you know. It's made in their factory in Montreal. And secondly, the active ingredient is ethylene diamine tetraacetic acid, which is essentially a moderately strong acid that will break down the mineral deposits. Also, fun fact, when I was researching this, I found out that it can also be used to treat lead poisoning. Now that's according to WebMD. I haven't checked with a doctor. I definitely will not endorse the use of this product for that, and I know Exo Terra won't either. Now that the product is applied, it says to leave it on there for a few minutes, so I'm going to leave it on there for about 5 minutes. And now that the 5 minutes is up, it says use a cloth or aquarium sponge or Brillo pad in a circular motion from the outer edge of the watermarks to the center. Now I'm demonstrating this on the front glass, so it doesn't really apply to me, but if you're doing this on the side walls of the tank, it can actually wash off the tank into the substrate and cause no effect to the inhabitants. Now, like I mentioned earlier, if you are inhabiting a more sensitive species of animal inside your tank, such as dart frogs or just frogs in general, I would strongly recommend removing them just in case, or at very least, making sure they don't come in direct contact with the product. But with that said, after you scrub it with the cloth, you can then rinse it away. You can wipe it up with paper towel or whatever you want to do to get it off the glass. Now this was after the first time I applied it, and honestly I didn't wipe it off as well as I probably should have. The glass was remarkably clean. I was genuinely shocked. So I talked to Jesse and he mentioned that if it is something very difficult to get off the glass, you can actually do it a second time, so that's what I'm going to do. I'll be right back. This is after the second time I've done the Exo Terra Terrarium Glass Cleaner, and to be honest, it didn't change a ton from the first time. I got this tank secondhand and it's been there since I got it. I've tried everything. I've tried every commercial glass cleaner, I've tried razors, I've tried everything else, and honestly, the thing that has done the best is this Exo Terra glass cleaner. That's my genuine, honest opinion, is that this is the best glass cleaner available. As you guys saw, the little spot in the tank that I did came perfectly clean. There's no residual weird staining of the glass. There's nothing. It is like a crisp difference between where the product was versus where the product wasn't. And that is actually kind of awesome. I do really want to thank Exo Terra for sponsoring this video, sending me out the product, and really truly putting themselves out on a whim to send me some product, help me make a video, and believe in the product enough for me to put it to literally the ultimate test. I have no fear this will clean every other tank that I have like that. I'm actually going to use the same product on my elegant sand geckos terrarium, and it is an arid setup. However, because you can just rinse it into the substrate, I'm just going to do that. It'll water the plants and it'll get rid of all the hard watermarks that are in that tank. So I really do want to thank Exo Terra for sponsoring this video, for sending me some product, and just being awesome the whole way through. It's been a joy to work with you guys, and I really can strongly recommend this to my audience, that you guys should definitely go pick some up. If you guys have hard watermarks on your glass, do it. It's not expensive at all. It's produced in Canada, so that's an awesome benefit, because, you know, you gotta help support Canadians, especially as a Canadian. You Americans, well, you know, you should still do it anyway because your country's on fire, but what? Huh? Who said that? What? If you guys are interested in picking some up, they're available pretty much anywhere that you can buy Exo Terra products. If they don't have it in store, you guys can get them to special order you it, and it works like a charm. So make sure you go try it out yourself. And I do want to thank everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this kind of random video about cleaning glass and making sure that you have the clearest glass possible for your viewing pleasure of your terrariums, because we don't want terrariums that we can't see in. We want to be able to see in our beautiful terrariums at all time, right? Or, I mean, maybe that's just me, but hopefully not. If you like this video, click the like button down below. While you're down there in the comment section, leave what glass you could be cleaning and what glass you want to clean with this product. And if you've actually used it before, let me know how you enjoyed it. I'd love to hear your opinions in the comments down below. And right after you're done writing your comment, you can click the subscribe button and play Ding Dong Ditch with the doorbell next to it. That way you get notified every single time I post a video. I'm filming this before the move, so yeah, everything is kind of coming down around me. This is the last like sanctuary I have before the hectic part of the move happens. So wish me luck. I guess by the time I post this, it'll be past the move, so you'll have seen what's up. But wish me luck in the comments down below, and thanks everybody for watching. Later.